Right, I brought the grill home, standing on top of a drum. I went back last night and changed the angle of the grill. Having watched the video back, it was far too tilty. So I cut into the weld, bent it and re-welded it. So today, I'm not planning on cooking anything, although I might do. I'm just gonna season the grill. So I just have to get the grill nice and hot. Wow, there's a surprising amount of space in this firebox. Okay, I'm gonna light. Well, I gave it 5 minutes of blowtorch and the logs are burning nicely. They must be quite dry, those logs. Not much smoke either. I'm really nervous. It's a nice day today. Neighbours, I'm at home now, not at work. Neighbours might have windows open and stuff, so this smoke is fairly light. So I reckon that's going to be at least an hour, at least. Oh look, first ember. Okay, it's been going about 40 minutes and the fire really is burning down to embers. And there's some that have fallen through, but my suspicions that the bars are too close together, I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. You see embers down there that are perfect for cooking on, but they're too big to get through the gaps. So I'm going to have to go and cut off every other bar. Also, embers keep falling off here, which is annoying. So I have managed to scrape some embers out. I had a piece of bacon. Oh, that's a good sign. I was a bit worried it wouldn't be hot enough. The braseiro has pretty much run out of logs. Obviously, if I was cooking on this, I would keep topping it up. But I think, like, you see that ember there? It's got a pokey stick. That is glowing red hot, but it's just too big to fit through the bars. So the little V-groove things are working rather well. So all that fat is not falling on the fire, but it is falling on the edge of the frame and into my drum. So I should really have put the trough on first. I don't know. It is for bacon. It is cooking quite slow, but I guess that's to be expected because there's not a lot of embers down there. Let's try it over here. So at least the seasoning process has started with that bacon fat, so that's good. Right, I've cut some of the bars out, so the gaps are much bigger now. Interestingly, well, I should have thought about this sooner, the air coming out of the grinder, the cooling fan, blew all the ash everywhere, and the embers that didn't get blown away, these ones are glowing red hot from the air from the grinder. So I'm going to put more logs in this, light it again, and hopefully we'll get bigger embers falling out. Rather than the little tiny ones. So I've been fiddling around for an hour or so, and I am managing to cook food, but it's incredibly slow. It just takes forever to cook anything. It took about 10 minutes to cook a piece of bacon. I don't know if these Parrilla grills are supposed to be slow, maybe, you know, that's just how they are. I mean, it tasted good. Whether the coals I'm using just aren't, you know, the wood I'm using is too wet or not dense enough, or something like that. I've tried doing South African braai before, which is similar to this. And I used an imported braai wood from a South African shop, and that burnt into embers, much more stable, glowing embers. You can see it is glowing under there, but that chicken breast has taken about half an hour. I suppose, you know, chicken breast in the oven, I suppose it couldn't take that long. So I'm still experimenting. I'll probably run it a bit longer because I'm still seasoning the grill. So. We'll keep experimenting. Maybe I need to find some drier wood, or maybe I'll take some of the wood and take it into the house and dry it in the oven when no one's looking. So we'll see. So I've let it cool down a bit. It's still warm, but the fire's stopped. I've swept all the embers. Actually quite useful having it on top of the drum. You just sweep the embers into the drum. So I've got a thought. The logs I've been using are dry, oak. But they've been down the side of the house, they've been outdoors a couple of years, they've got a roof over them, but this is kiln dried. These are just, you know, from the garden centre as an experiment. I'm not suggesting that this is the way forward with this grill, but if these burn better and they produce more heat and they ember better, then it may well provide a clue as to the best logs to use in the future. So I'm going to light it again. I'm going to put the grill a bit higher as well. And I'm going to light it again, and I got some burgers while I was out. So I'll do a burger test. If you can cook a burger in like a reasonable time frame, then fine, but with the other wood it was just too slow. 15 minutes for a piece of bacon is not cooking, it's just waiting. So we'll have another go. So it's been burning about 5-10 minutes and already I can tell this is different. The flame is a different colour. The wood is going white much quicker than the other wood was, and already it's boiling, already it's hot. So I kind of feel that I'm going to reserve judgment, but this wood, which is the wood from down the side of the house, I think is just too damp and it just doesn't ember properly. This looks a lot more promising even already, and you're supposed to leave it for an hour before you start cooking, so I'm going to go and sit on the sofa for a bit and come back in a minute and see how it looks. Right, well I think this is pretty much proving that my other logs just aren't suitable for this. These embers just fell out at the bottom on their own. So I swept them across and they are, when they're white like charcoal, they are so much hotter. I mean, I've lifted the grill up a bit, but I can feel the heat. They're just behaving differently. They're going white at the edges. I know these logs are definitely better than the other ones. So I think what that's telling me is that you need really dry wood. So I'm going to let that burn down. And I'm going to, these embers here are just warming the grill up. I'm going to do the burger test. Listen. That is the sound of a Tesco Finest test burger actually cooking at a reasonable rate. It sounds brilliant to me, and I was really worried this thing wasn't going to work. You can see the coals glowing down there. These logs are doing the job. It's a shame I had to buy a £7 bag of logs from a garden centre to get it working. But the difference is just night and day. Grill mark's quite distinctive. With that too close together with the burnt bit between them, and it's definitely cooks slower than charcoal grill would, but I'm guessing that's just the way they work. So I'm pleased that something's actually happening. It's a bit windy today, maybe that's also not helping, although it's fanning the coals. So. Very nice. So, see how the wood's burning down like that, the other logs never did that. And one thing the other logs never did was actually cook anything today. Look at that, look at the test burger, it's looking very nice. So, have a look at this. We'll poke through the poker hole. Look at those coals. That's what we want, red hot. And then just sweep them under. It's properly hot now. Good. Right, I'm going to go and eat this burger.